Are you ready for an unforgettable adventure? Picture this: winding roads, breathtaking landscapes, and unforgettable memories waiting to be made. Buckle up, because we're about to explore some of the most amazing road trip destinations in the USA. From coast to coast, we've got it all covered. Welcome back to our channel. If you love exploring new places and experiencing the thrill of the open road, you're in the right spot. In this video, we'll guide you through some of the most stunning and unique destinations across the United States, perfect for your next road trip. From the majestic mountains of the Rockies to the serene beaches of the Pacific Coast, each location offers its own charm and adventure. So grab your map and let's get started. Over the next few chapters, we're going to map out 20 unforgettable road trip destinations across the USA. Whether you're a seasoned road warrior or planning your first cross-country adventure, we've got something for everyone. So buckle up, grab your road trip buddy, and let's hit the gas. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel destinations. Feel the ocean breeze and the sun on your face as we drive along the stunning California coastline. The Pacific Coast Highway, or PCH as the cool kids call it, is practically synonymous with epic road trips. This iconic stretch of asphalt hugs the coastline, offering up jaw-dropping views of the Pacific Ocean that'll make you question reality. We're talking rugged cliffs plunging into turquoise waters, hidden coves begging to be explored, and sunsets that'll melt your Instagram feed. You'll want to make stops along the way at legendary spots like Big Sur, where the redwoods meet the sea. Trust me, the pictures don't do it justice. And then there's Santa Monica Pier, the quintessential California experience. Ferris wheel, street performers, that salty ocean air, it's pure magic. It's time to hit the surf and enjoy the chill vibes. Let's go. Whether you spend a week or just a weekend on the PCH, it's an experience that'll stay with you forever. Fall colors and mountain majesty. Get ready to be mesmerized by the vibrant fall colors in the majestic mountains. This is nature at its finest, and you won't want to miss it. Let's dive in. All right, from the Pacific Coast, we're switching gears and heading east to the majestic Blue Ridge Mountains. This is a road trip for those who crave winding roads, charming mountain towns, and views that seem to stretch on forever. The Blue Ridge Parkway is all about taking it slow, rolling down the windows, and breathing in that fresh mountain air. And if you're lucky enough to be cruising through in the fall, forget about it. The foliage explodes in a kaleidoscope of reds, oranges, and yellows that'll make you feel like you're driving through a painting. Make sure you carve out some time to explore the charming towns dotted along the parkway. We're talking cozy cafes, local craft shops, and maybe even a bluegrass band or two. The Blue Ridge Parkway is a reminder that sometimes the best adventures are found off the beaten path. Get your kicks. We're taking a trip down memory lane with some classic rock tunes and retro vibes. Man, this road is like stepping right into a time machine. It's not just a road, it's the road, the mother road. From Chicago all the way to the California coast, this legendary highway is a straight shot through the heart of America. You're talking about over 2,400 miles of pure Americana. Now, you're not going to find luxury hotels or fancy restaurants on this trip. Route 66 is all about embracing the kitsch, the weird, the wonderful. Think roadside diners with the best darn milkshakes you've ever had, neon signs buzzing in the desert night, and motels that haven't changed much since the 50s. This is where America's story is told in neon and chrome. And let me tell you, the history here is thick. This was the road of westward migration, the path to opportunity, the escape route for those chasing the American dream. You can almost feel the ghosts of those journeys in the cracked pavement and the dusty wind. So buckle up, crank the tunes, and get ready for the ultimate American road trip. It's time to get your kicks on Route 66. Let's rock and roll. Rolling on the river. Feel the soulful blues and Americana vibes as we roll along the river. This is a journey you won't forget. Let's keep rolling. This ain't just a river, it's an artery, a vein pumping life through this country. And the Great River Road? Well, it's the way to experience it. We're talking about 10 states, over 3,000 miles of road hugging the river's edge. This is a journey that unfolds slowly, like the river itself. You're gonna see it all. Bustling cities giving way to sleepy towns, vast farmlands stretching to the horizon, and the ever-present rhythm of the river guiding your way. This is a chance to understand the heartbeat of America. But it's not just about the scenery. This road is steeped in history and culture. You'll encounter Native American heritage, the echoes of the Civil War, the birthplaces of blues and jazz music. You can stand on the spot where history was made, where lives were changed. It's a powerful experience. Look, if you want a road trip that's about more than just miles, if you want to really connect with the soul of America, the Great River Road is calling. Driving on sunshine. Embrace the tropical, upbeat island vibes as we drive on sunshine. It's time to feel the warmth and enjoy the ride. Let's go. Okay, picture this. Turquoise water stretching as far as the eye can see, the sun beating down on your face, palm trees swaying in the breeze. You're not dreaming. You're on the overseas highway, baby. This is 113 miles of pure magic, connecting the Florida Keys like a string of pearls. This ain't your typical road trip, this is driving on the ocean. You're literally hopping from island to island with the Atlantic on one side and the Gulf of Mexico on the other. The bridges, man, they're like something out of a movie. You look down and it's just this endless expanse of blue. And the keys themselves? Forget about it. Each one has its own vibe, its own personality. You got Key Largo, Marathon Key, Islamorada, and of course the legendary Key West. Snorkeling, diving, fishing, or just kicking back with a margarita and watching the sunset. The Keys are all about embracing that laid-back island life. So ditch the mainland, pack your swimsuit, and get ready for a road trip that's equal parts adventure and pure relaxation. The overseas highway is calling. Embrace the silence. Sometimes the best part of a road trip is the silence and reflection. Let's take a moment to embrace the peace and quiet. Highway 50 cutting through Nevada. It's just you, the open road, and silence. Disconnect, be present. The sky explodes with stars, solitude of the loneliest road. Enjoy the silence. Get ready for an epic, awe-inspiring journey through a glacier. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and you won't want to miss it. Let's go. We're heading to Montana, home of big skies, even bigger mountains, and one of the most scenic drives in America, going to the Sun Road. This 50-mile stretch of asphalt winds its way through Glacier National Park, and trust me, it's like driving straight into a postcard. We're talking towering peaks, pristine forests, cascading waterfalls, and glacial lakes that will blow your mind. This road is an engineering marvel, carved right into the side of the mountains. Hairpin turns, steep drop-offs, and stunning views around every bend. It's not for the faint of heart, but if you're up for an adventure, this is it. Now, going to the Sun Road is only open from late spring to early fall, and for good reason. The winters here are brutal, but when the snow melts, the park explodes with life. Wildflowers blanket the meadows, and the waterfalls are in full force. Keep your eyes peeled for wildlife because Glacier National Park is home to grizzly bears, wolves, elk, and mountain goats. This isn't a zoo, people, this is the wild. So, be respectful, keep your distance, and appreciate these incredible creatures from afar. Now, whether you're a seasoned hiker or just looking for a scenic drive, going to the Sun Road is an absolute must-see. It's a reminder of the raw, untamed beauty of this country and the importance of preserving places like this for future generations. The ultimate road trip. This is it, the ultimate road trip adventure. Get ready for rugged, wild, and unforgettable moments. Let's hit the road. We're talking about a journey through the breathtaking Alaska Highway. You can start this epic drive right here in the USA. Just make sure you've got your paperwork straight and your adventurous spirit ready. Over 1,300 miles from Dawson Creek to Delta Junction. Think towering mountains, endless glaciers, and dense forests. Keep your eyes peeled for wildlife bears, caribou, eagles. The Alaska Highway is steeped in history, built during World War II. You'll need a vehicle that can handle rough terrain. Weather up here is unpredictable. This journey will test your limits but stay with you forever. The Alaska Highway is calling. Alright guys, buckle up because we're about to hit a stretch of asphalt that's not for the faint of heart, the $1 Million Highway in Colorado. This thing is 25 miles of pure adrenaline, switchbacks galore, and views that'll make you want to pull over every 5 seconds. I'm talking sheer cliffs dropping off into valleys so deep they'll make your stomach do flips. And the best part? No guardrails for miles, which, adds to the thrill. Just you, the open road, and the raw, untamed beauty of the Rockies. This is one of those drives where you really feel like you're on top of the world. You're cruising through the alpine tundra, past old mining towns, and the air is so fresh it'll knock you off your feet, literally. It's high altitude up here, so bring your water bottle and take it slow. Cruising through history. Take a mellow historical journey through time as we cruise through history. It's a trip filled with stories and memories. Let's go. All right, let's switch gears and talk about a road trip that's a little more laid back, a little more steeped in history, the Natchez Trace Parkway. This 444-mile stretch of asphalt winds its way through Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee, following the footsteps of Native American traders and early settlers. We're talking a road trip that's less about speed and more about soaking it all in. Imagine cruising through ancient forests, past moss-draped trees and antebellum mansions, with the scent of magnolia blossoms in the air. This is the South at its most charming, guys. And because this parkway is all about preserving history, you won't find any billboards or gas stations interrupting the view. It's just you and the open road, with plenty of pull-offs for picnics, hikes, and photo ops. This is a road trip for those who want to slow down, appreciate the journey, and maybe even learn a thing or two about American history along the way. All right, folks, if you're looking for a road trip that packs a punch in terms of scenic diversity, then look no further than the Cascade Loop in Washington State. I'm talking snow-capped mountains, lush forests, sparkling lakes, and even a little taste of the Pacific coastline. This loop has it all. You can start your journey in the shadow of Mount Rainier, then wind your way through the North Cascades National Park, where you'll be greeted by towering granite peaks, turquoise glacial lakes, and waterfalls cascading down moss-covered cliffs. And just when you think it can't get any more breathtaking, you'll descend into the Skagit Valley, known for its vibrant tulip fields in the spring. And then, boom, you'll hit the Puget Sound, where you can breathe in that salty air and watch ferries crisscross the water. This is a road trip that will leave you speechless, guys. It's the perfect blend of adventure, relaxation, and jaw-dropping scenery. From skyscrapers to mountaintops, experience the epic, inspirational journey from the city skyscrapers to the mountaintops. It's a trip you won't forget. Let's go. From New York City's bustling streets to Washington State's rugged wilderness, starting with skyscrapers and yellow cabs, transitioning to rolling hills, farmlands, and the Rocky Mountains. The Great Northern is about experiencing it all. Embrace the unexpected and breathtaking moments. Adventure awaits on this cross-country pilgrimage. Presidential faces and wild encounters. Get ready for a patriotic, historical journey filled with wild encounters. It's a road trip like no other. Let's explore. Witness something truly iconic, Mount Rushmore. Cruising through winding roads, surrounded by towering pine trees, and then bam, those 4 presidential faces. It's awe-inspiring, humbling, and a little bit surreal. Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln, the legacy, the impact. But the Black Hills are more than just history. This place is teeming with natural beauty, roaming buffalo herds and soaring bald eagles. Embrace the open road and the spirit of exploration. Lighthouses and salty breezes. Feel the coastal relaxing vibes as we explore lighthouses and salty breezes. It's a nostalgic journey you won't want to miss. Let's go. All right, everyone, let's switch gears and head to the coast, to a place where the air is thick with salt and the sound of crashing waves is your soundtrack. The Outer Banks of North Carolina. This is about raw, untamed beauty, historic lighthouses. Imagine this. You're cruising down Highway 12 with the Atlantic Ocean on one side and the Sound on the other. And those iconic black and white striped lighthouses standing tall against the ever-changing sky. It's a place where time seems to move a little slower and reconnecting with something real. The best adventures leave you feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and totally at peace. $1,000,000 views on a budget road trip. Experience the epic, scenic views without breaking the bank. It's a budget road trip with $1,000,000 views. Let's hit the road. All right, we're talking Colorado, we're talking mountains, we're talking San Juan Skyway. You gotta pull over every 5 minutes. Not because the car's breaking down, no, because the views just exploded with awesomeness again. Seriously, you turn a corner, bam, mountains. You go over a hill, boom, mountains everywhere. You're passing through these charming little towns, each one with its own vibe. This drive, it's not for the faint of heart. We're talking switchbacks, drop-offs, and moments where you're holding your breath. But trust me, the adrenaline rush is part of the experience. You don't have to be some millionaire to enjoy this. You can camp, find quirky motels, or pack a picnic. The San Juan Skyway is about the journey. being present and being blown away by the sheer beauty of it all. So yeah, get out there, rent a car, take your time, and just soak it all in. Trust me, you won't regret it. Cruising with the Great Lakes. Enjoy the serene, reflective journey as we cruise with the Great Lakes, specifically the Great Lakes Seaway Trail. This drive sneaks up on you. These ain't your mama's lakes. Massive, sprawling bodies of water. Sun's out, windows down, endless blue expanse. It's not just about the lakes. Charming little towns, lighthouses, vineyards, farms, forests, and the history, man. The Great Lakes Seaway Trail is calling your name. It's a trip filled with Americana vibes. Let's go! From rainforests to volcanoes, the Pacific Northwest experience. Get ready for a mystical, enchanting journey through the Pacific Northwest. It's a natural wonderland you won't want to miss. Let's explore. We're talking Oregon, we're talking Washington, the kind of beauty that makes you question if you've stepped into a fantasy movie. This place is magical. Towering evergreen forests, sunlight filtering through the trees, moss hanging from the branches, and then, bam! You hit the coast. Rugged cliffs plunging into the ocean, waves crashing against the shore. This is a drive that throws surprises at you left and right. 1 minute you're in the middle of a rainforest, the next you're staring up at a snow-capped volcano. And listen, it rains a lot here, but don't let that scare you off. It's like driving through a living, breathing fairy tale. So pack your rain jacket, your hiking boots, because the Pacific Northwest is calling. Alright, so we're hitting the road again, and this time we're headed to a place that's got a whole lot of heart Texas hill country. Feel the country, upbeat southern vibes as we explore the heart of Texas. You know Texas, everything's bigger there, and the hill country is no exception. Imagine rolling hills, dude, like waves of green stretching as far as the eye can see. And forget about those boring highways, because in hill country you're cruising down winding roads, sun on your face, wind in your hair, classic road trip vibes. But this ain't just about the drive, man. This place is full of surprises. Little towns with more character than a Quentin Tarantino film. We're talking about places like Fredericksburg, dripping in German heritage, and Luckenbach, a one-horse town that inspired 1,000 country songs. And the best part? You can fuel your adventures with some of the best damn barbecue you'll ever taste. And when you're ready to unwind, Hill Country's got your back. Vineyards are popping up left and right, offering tastings that rival Napa Valley. So buckle up, grab a cooler full of Lone Star, and get ready for an unforgettable ride through the heart of Texas. It's a road trip filled with southern charm. Let's go. This is one road trip you don't want to miss. Escape to nature's playground. Experience the serene, peaceful journey as we escape to nature's playground. It's a trip filled with natural beauty. Let's hit the road. Buckle up, we're heading to the Adirondack Mountains in New York, a 6 million acre playground just begging to be explored. Driving the Adirondack Trail is like stepping into a Bob Ross painting. Towering pines, crystal clear lakes, and winding roads. Lose yourself in the best way possible. Feel the crisp mountain air, the scent of pine needles. It's pure magic. Hiking, kayaking, fishing, or just chilling by a lake. Choose your own adventure and have an unforgettable experience. Alright folks, hold on to your hats. Feel the southern soulful celebratory vibes as we get our Kentucky Derby on. Because we're diving into smooth sippin' and southern hospitality. We're cruising down the Bourbon Trail in Kentucky, the birthplace of America's native spirit. Imagine rolling green hills, historic distilleries with iconic rickhouses, and legendary names like Jim Beam, Maker's Mark, Wild Turkey. No Bourbon Trail experience is complete without a tasting or two, and you'll experience that warm Kentucky hospitality. It's a road trip filled with excitement. Let's go. And there you have it, folks. 20 unforgettable road trip destinations across this amazing country we call home. From the rugged coastlines to the towering mountains, from bustling cities to charming small towns, the open road is calling your name. I don't know about you, but just talking about these places gets my wanderlust going. I'm ready to pack my bags, grab my camera, and hit the asphalt. Remember, these are just a few of the countless incredible road trips waiting to be discovered. So, do your research, plan your route, and get out there and explore. And hey, while you're at it, make sure you capture those memories. Snap some photos, shoot some videos, share your adventures with the world. You never know who you might inspire to embark on their own epic journey. And as always, thanks for joining me on this incredible ride. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more travel inspiration, and make sure to like, comment, and share this video with your fellow adventurers. Until next time, happy travels.